I'm going to write a drum and bass tune. There is a overall reason why I want to do this, apart from that it's fun and I really want to write a DnB tune, but it will become apparent later why. The thing about this track is it has to be quite simple. Simple drums, simple progression, simple phrasing, simple synth sound design, so sine waves, square waves, maybe a wavetable here and there. And I just want to get started today with a drum beat. I selected 4 samples. Simple, and let's throw in a clip. We'll work in session view today, and let's just put down a kick and play this. Put the snares in the right place. Closed hats, heaps of them. Open hat there. Perfect, let's do a little bit of velocity here. And we'll do down, up. Let's just copy that. Dunk. Maybe this one. Okay, I'm happy with that. We'll call these drums for now. Let's do the structure first. Drums. Then we have bass. I'm going to have a few different bass lines. Oh no, fuck it. Let's just go straight into the bass lines. So I'm going to copy this clip across. I don't want to work in session view. Go 32 bars, back to arrangement. Make sure our loop point is set. And let's go ahead and do a bass line. So I'm going to use operator for now. I want to have, let's do some harmonic-y stuff, and then we'll do a saw wave one. Let's drag this out so we have 2 bars. In fact, I'm going to have bassline 1, bassline 1 and bassline 2 for now. And let's just put in some notes, work in G as usual. Up the octave so I can hear everything. We'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go down. Bring the velocity up of these. Go like this. Simple. And then we'll put this one down here. Oops, we'll copy this across to bassline number 2. Let's make this one a saw wave. Turn off the filter, and we should make these one voice because we're working with the bass line. We're not going to have multiple voices for chords. Let's just EQ that straight away. Let's just give it some niceness. We need to be on this channel here. Let's just bring up the highs. Get rid of this. Maybe a little bit of white noise, so we'll go to this algorithm and put on the noise here. This bass line, let's just go into subtractive mode and add some harmonics. So we'll make sure all these oscillator envelopes have high sustain. And we can go up. Maybe we'll just go 2, 3, and 4 for now. Bring the levels up. Let's make this a nice long note. So we've already got our call and response. We've got our call here and our response here. And let's put an auto filter over that. And we'll automate the cutoff to come down and up. Real simple stuff again, working with the shell. Okay, let's go ahead and group these together. And we'll call this bass high. And let's go ahead and add one more clip here. I'm going to do things a little bit differently than I usually do. We're going to go sub, but what I'm going to do is send the MIDI. Oh, how do we do this? How do we do this? So I'm going to go. I want the MIDI information to come from both of these, but I can only specify one input. Can I? Interesting. How long is this going to take me to figure out? It's probably worth not doing it this way. Can we do external instrument perhaps? No, this isn't going to work out for me, so I'm just going to copy this across like this and do it the short way. If you can think of a way in the comments, a quick way to get both of this MIDI information consolidated and fed into the sub. Usually you'd do the input from here, but because I want it from 2 channels, I can't. It would be ideal to be able to take the MIDI from this grouping here, but I don't think I can. So what we can do now we have the bass high is we can get rid of the low end. So we use an EQ8. Excuse me. Not a channel EQ, an EQ8. Here we go. Cut it off around 100. And we'll put the, we don't need one in the sub channel. So the sub channel, here we'll put an operator and we'll just keep that on a simple sine. And let's make sure we have only one voice and no release, maybe a little bit of release. You need a bit or you get a click. And now what we can do is we can muck around with this, these harmonics. So we don't actually need this one, so we can bump these all up a notch. One thing I like to do is group these into a track, and what we'll do is we'll disable C and D, and I'll duplicate this so we have 2 of them. And it's weird that this has no name. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that was me. Can I put a name in there? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to put one on the left and one on the right. This one will have the 2nd and 4th harmonic. This one will have the 3rd and 5th harmonic. So we've kind of got this really rich stereo sound. If you're in headphones, you'll be able to hear that quite well. And we should put a little bit of reverb over that now that we've gotten rid of the low end. So we use the hybrid so we can use convolution, which is something I'm enjoying at the moment. So where are we here? Hybrid reverb. And we will go just convolution. Let's go springs maybe. Nah, not springs. Made for drums. Decay, bring it really low. I think I will, I don't know if we need an EQ8 in there. Oh, we can use the EQ of the bit bigger. What if we go 100% wet? Maybe we don't need made for drums, we'll just go plates. What if we turn off this EQ? Too big. That's kind of cool. If you're in the headphones again, you can really hear that with the drums. And let's change the notes around a bit. Maybe now we need to bring the reverb down a bit more. Maybe down then up. I mean, we could... Ooh, you know what could be cool? Is it a little bit too much? Remember, I've got to do simplicity here, but what we could do is perhaps change the coarse value for some of these notes. So instead of actually moving the pitch of the note, we could use the coarse value. That might be a bit too much, I think. maybe. Let's have a look. And that goes up to 8, which is nice. Nah, that's no good. Sounds dumb. What if we do something real fast? Make these short. About an octave up. Ooh, there's something there, I think. Real short. What happens with them real short? And then maybe the 5th. We could even bring these back a bit. I know this is a bit strange, but totally not what I was expecting to do, but what if we make this one longer? Of course, we're going to have to change this on the sub. Let's make some harmonics a little bit higher. We can get rid of this automation. We'll need to do this one as well. And just to finish off, let's put a compressor over this. In the next video, we'll work on this one, bass number 2. This is simple enough. We're just using some harmonics. I've been making a few bass lines like this recently, actually. I quite enjoy it. So we're taking the sidechain from the drums, kick, pre-effects. And we need to reflect this over here. Oh, I've gotten rid of my operator there, so we should put that back with a saw. Let's copy the reverb across to that as well. Awesome. See you tomorrow.